Matilda, a 10-year-old girl. Her father said they named her Matilda because she was their first child born after they arrived here in Australia. Their family had migrated from Ukraine. They thought that Matilda was the most Australian name they could possibly think of. They loved this country. Last Saturday, the girl with the most Australian name and her family went to a celebration. And it wasn't just anywhere, it was on the beach. The most Australian place to relax and enjoy life. And it wasn't just any beach, it was Australia's most iconic beach. And so Matilda was at the beach in a yellow dress with their little sister Summer. Matilda had just had her face painted. She asked for a dolphin, a blue dolphin. Matilda and Summer were excited to see a petting zoo. Just like all children, they rushed to pat and cuddle the animals. Matilda and Summer were patting a little lamb, smiling and laughing. For a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, life doesn't get much better than this. I know this. Nina and I have 4 kids, including a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old. This would have been their perfect day out. But it wasn't a perfect day. It was Matilda's last day. And it was the last day that her family will ever be happy. That's their words. Can you imagine the inextinguishable pain? Their innocent, happy daughter, taken from them, stolen from them. But Matilda is our daughter now. Matilda is Australia's daughter. But our nation let Matilda down. And our nation let down Peter and Adam and Marika and Daniel and Boris and Alex and Eli and Yakov and Reuven and Boris and Sophie and Tibor and Edith and Tanya. Matilda and 14 other innocent people were allowed to become the victim of pure evil. And this was not indiscriminate. This was not random. It was planned. It was premeditated. The hatred was cultivated for years. They were murdered because of their faith, because of their Jewishness. And their innocent blood cries out to us. Wake up. Please wake up. This was an attack on all of us. This was an attack on our way of life, on our values, on Australia. Targeting of Jews in any society is always a dire warning. It's a warning for the health of that society. It's the canary in the coal mine. A community that allows Jews to be dehumanised and demonised is a community in big trouble. Because it never just stops there. It never just stops with the Jews. If you can demonise and dehumanise one part of your community, it's only a matter of time before others are targeted. Minorities, immigrants, religious groups. This isn't a theory. This is history repeating itself. If nothing changes, that is the deadly path we are on. But I have faith. We're not that kind of place. And Australians are not that kind of people. We must stand up and be counted. Don't be distracted. This is not about guns. There will always be other weapons. And this is not about immigrants. Just ask Ahmed al-Ahmed, a man from Syria who bravely disarmed one of the shooters. Or Amdeep Singh, a passerby who rushed to help the police restrain the other shooter. Both immigrants, both protectors of the innocent, both true Aussies. What this is really about is political and religious extremism. The dangerous extremists who have been allowed by our weakness as a nation to operate in the shadows and spread hate in the dark corners of our community. Hate preachers, right-wing extremists, left-wing extremists. No more. No more darkness, no more weakness, no more hatred. On this, the 8th and final night of Hanukkah, it must be a night of new beginnings. It must be a night where we light the flame and we hold that flame high and we shine it into the darkness and we keep that flame alight for Matilda and for 14 other innocents. May their memory be a blessing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.